So I'm standing here in front of the Blue Mosque here in Istanbul, which is one of the beautiful big monuments here in the city, which is so ancient and has centuries worth of history. As you can hear right now, it's 1 o'clock. This is one of the sacred times during the day in the Islamic faith where the people come to worship in the mosques and sing. And so when this happens during the day, we turn down the music and the restaurants, and everything sort of gets a little bit more subdued just to respect this sacred time. So I really am enjoying Istanbul. It is mysterious and mystical, and everything is so ancient and steeped in this history. It truly is a magical place. So we're inside the courtyard of the Blue Mosque, which is one of the big major mosques here in Istanbul. And outside you saw a lot of men washing their feet and their hands and their faces as part of the ritual of worship. And it's called the Blue Mosque because of the interior, some of the decor in the interior of where we're going next. So this is a very living place of worship. Over there you can see the big crowd of worshipers that are waiting to go inside. And just like all traditional Islamic mosques, there's a section for men and a section for women. So we're going to be going in a different entrance to see the interior. So let's go check that out now. So we're inside the Blue Mosque, which is really beautiful and pretty quiet with all the people here. All the women have to wear a scarf to cover all your hair and just to keep it from showing out of respect the faith. This is the men's worship section in front of me, and behind back there is the women's worship section. It's divided traditionally, and we just learned that behind the big column back there is where the Sultan used to worship as a form of protection. We'd go behind the column and then there'd be protectors. That way when he was praying, he wasn't vulnerable to attack. So again, just like everything else in Istanbul and Turkey, there is incredible history, hundreds and hundreds of years old. And one thing I've learned is in the Islamic faith, in the mosques, there isn't icons or images to worship in front of. So everything, all the decor here is geometrical designs and flowers and elements like that. So as you can see, it's just so ornate and colorful and beautiful. The reason it's called the Blue Mosque again is because of all the blue tile above, and it's simply incredible. So here in Istanbul, it's very easy to eat vegetarian. There are so many beauty foods that are found in huge abundance here. This is a typical salad that I order, which has mixed greens and lots of, you can see, purple cabbage. They have a dressing here that is lime and pomegranate. It's really rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. It's delicious. And then we typically order hummus, and we tell them not to put the olive oil on top, so it's just a little bit lighter. And we also ask for veggies to dip the hummus in rather than eating it with bread. And after this, we're getting a couple of different veggie casseroles. So they bake the veggies in these earthenware dishes with mushrooms and eggplant and tomatoes and so many different vegetables. So there's nothing really to special order. There's whole vegetarian sections on each menu of every restaurant we've been to. So it really is a vegetarian paradise with, again, so many different glutamine vegetable foods. The food in Turkey really is amazing. One thing that I've seen everywhere in Istanbul is the fresh pomegranates, which are so beautiful and vibrant, and just having them fresh here close to where they're picked is such a treat. They're really rich in antioxidants. They're so great for your skin and your hair. So we're each going to enjoy a fresh glass here. It doesn't get any fresher than this, of course.
Elini haber? 7 lira.
This pomegranate juice is amazing. It is not too sweet. It is sweet, but it's really sour and tart. I've actually never had fresh pomegranate juice in a place so close to where it's picked. I've eaten pomegranates, but to have a juice like this is amazing. Delicious. So behind me is the entrance for the Spice Market here in Istanbul. The Grand Bazaar is a couple blocks that way, and this market, as the name suggests, is completely focused on spices, and there's so many different nuts and dried fruits and lots of food goods. So this is actually my favorite market that I've seen here in Istanbul. So many different stalls, so many different beautiful, vibrant foods and spices to see. So let's go check it out. Spice market is really this fantastic bazaar of so many different spices and herbs and colors everywhere. So I want to take you guys on a little journey. We're just going to cruise down one of the many stalls so you can see what's like. Lots of different nuts and dried fruit. That they often serve you after a meal in a restaurant. Things maybe sweet or not sweet. No. Lots of Turkish saffron. Of course, at home is very expensive, very rare. Beautiful. And then all the dried peppers. Actually good beauty food pairing. You can pair nuts with dried fruit. So here, a lot of times you'll see figs stuffed with walnuts or dates stuffed with other nuts. The colors are gorgeous. As you can see, I love the dried tomato.
Excuse me, can I give you? Spices, apple tea, pomegranate tea, jasmine tea I have.
So Istanbul is really special and unique in that it's the only city in the world that spans two continents. Right now we're standing in the old part of the European part of the city. Across behind me is the, quote, newer part of Istanbul, also in Europe. And then you look over here, past that bridge, that's actually Asia. So there's actually three sections of Istanbul, the old part in Europe, the newer part in Europe, and this third part in Asia, which is so special and amazing. Again, the only city in the world to span two continents. In Turkey, you make the tea? Yes. So this apple tea, again, is all from Turkey?
Yeah.
Unsweetened, just pure apple?
Pure apple.
Wow.
And also there's some other fruits also.
Like which ones? Apricots?
Lemon.
Lemon?
Lemon. Blackberry. We make. Blackberry, that's why it comes red.
Okay.
But you feel apple.
How long do you steep it for?
3-4 minutes.
Is this type of tea that Turkish drinks all the time?
Yes. But this one is normally. But normally is this one. Because they have to boil.
And then do Turkish people usually put sugar in their tea or plain?
Actually, natural one we don't put. No, because natural is good for health.
Yeah.
But if it's not natural already, it's very easy to prepare. Also, you know, buy some restaurant shops, they offer instant.
Instant, this is all like the
These are natural, and that's why we have fresh things like this. See, offer. Who wants to try?
It's a beautiful color.
Yes. This is already. Yes, please.
Thank you so much.
It smells a little bit like apple cider. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
How do you say cheers in Turkish?
Normally, when the people drink raki,
Raki.
alcohol,
Yeah.
they make sherefe.
Sherife.
Sherefe.
Wait, do sherife with tea.
With tea, we don't do that.
Okay.
Because this is normally
This is
tea.
for healthy.
Yes. But healthy. It's very healthy.